everybody. Today we're going to be doing what we did the other night, what we did the other day, which is do a reading directly for Harry. So see what the cards want to say directly to him. So most of this reading, I'm going to be talking not to you guys. I'm going to be talking directly to Harry, like I'm doing the reading for him. And everything we know about him in the public domain, some of the things we suspect that's going on behind the scenes, all of those kind of things we're going to be covering. Now, I did this for Megsy. If you haven't already seen that, I'll pin it in a comment down below for you to check out that reading when I read for Megsy directly. And I'll also be asking the cards some other stuff if anything comes up, so we can all have a chat. But I will be like more or less addressing Harry for most of this reading. So don't worry, I'm not addressing you probably with the sass that I may be addressing Harry with. So let's get into it. I just want to say before I speed up with this reading and get on with it and skip to it and hop, hurry up. I just want to say that Megsy and Harry are all over social media. They're all over all the accounts. They are all over everything. There has been a change recently in staffing with the whole Arswell and their foundation and everything like that, their office or whatever they call it, their orifice of the Duche and Duchess. So be careful, guys. Be really careful out there. There's a new lady who is basically a sugar on steroids. And we've talked about her way back in some older readings in the last couple of months. And all of a sudden that James Holt guy is leaving. So they're changing it up. And then Boozy's back on the scene. You know, they're going to be coming for people on the internet. They're going to be trying to cause trouble with people on the internet. And they're going to be doing their most. Yeah. And I think there's a lot of other stuff going on at the same time. But please be really careful. Yeah. Okay. So let's read for Harry. Let us endure. Let us see what is going on with the dump prince and everything. Now, I just want to make it clear that I am no fan of the Markles, any Markle, but I am a massive fan of the royal family. I'm British, so most Brits, their allegiances would be to the monarch and the monarchy. I know it's the 4th of July, guys. But I'm just saying, I am going to be, of course, my bias is towards the crown. And I'm, as all of you can understand that, you know, you see things kind of through that lens. So I try to read the cards as neutrally as possible. It's not my fault they all come out stinking for them. But yeah, that's my only allegiance is towards the royal family, to be honest with you, and my country. And I don't have any other real allegiance to anyone or any narrative. I just want to get to the truth about this lot. So let's look. Let's see what caused the man who recently came out and was told that he caused the Queen so much pain in her later years. The man who screamed for 10 minutes at the late Queen Elizabeth when she was in poor health because he couldn't get his way. Let's have a look at this man. Harry, come on down, sunshine. Come and have a seat, matey. Let's see what the cards have to say for you. Let's see what the cards are going on. Just a general read. Just see what's going on with you. Just have a look. See. Just have a glare at it all. Oh, you've got the Magician in reverse. Can't get things together, young man, can you? You can't manifest your reality into what you want it to be. Everything is just like bad luck, isn't it? When you're coming from a place, you know, Harry, of jealousy and envy and bitterness and it's not fair and woe is me, the energy does not and will not vibe with you, man. It just won't. It really will not vibe with you, man. At all. That Magician in reverse is absolutely bad energy. If you've been messing around, Harry, with things that you probably don't understand to a greater context, if you've been messing around with energy, even if it's like something as bland as a knot spell, or even if you've taken up your wife's vision board practice, it ain't working for you. Because when you try and force things that don't want to come, which is probably quite often, but if you try and force things that don't want to come, then you are stuck and stagnant and stare, and you are in this repeating holding pattern where everything you do is getting worse and worse. It's like you've drank the poison, but you're expecting everyone else to die. It's like you've summoned this kind of gigantic snake thing, and you're expecting it to kill everyone else, but it's wrapping itself around you, and it's getting tighter and tighter and tighter. You can't, believe me, you can't make yourself more popular by smearing other people all the time. What's annoying you is the High Priestess in reverse. What's crossing you is the High Priestess in reverse. The Magician in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. Doris, or somebody around you, has been trying to get you into more spiritual aspects, to like seek a revengeance thing. I know this has gone weird, guys, but the first one is the Magician in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. There are some things, and I feel there's some secrets that are kept from you by your wife that you don't know about. And this isn't just recent stuff and her shady dealings with the press. This is a big secret. Like, everyone can see her shady dealings with the press, but this is a big secret, my guy. A big secret. You have the moon underneath. So many lies. So many lies. You have the King of Wands above you, pressing on you. Now, you're either going to come out very angry and very peeved off at the world, or you're going to be going after some media types, getting people to go after some media types for you. When I'm talking media types, I'm talking, people who talk podcasts who just bash you all the time, which is fair enough, to be honest. I mean, you're getting bashed, not you being annoyed about it, because you can't read the room. The moon here is, there's a level with the moon in reverse, there's a level of criminality, there's a level of deception, there's also a level of mental health. I wonder if all of this noise and everything here, you are being told you are more mentally ill than you are. That you are being gaslit into being this victim. I mean, poison goes where it's welcome. And I think you've had this itch for years that you hated being the spare, as it were. Well, Princess Anne for years and years and years was the spare, and then she got demoted when Uncle Andrew arrived on this earth. So she's perfectly stable, normal, no nonsense, just does it. But you've let this bitterness fester where people can weaponize it. The Knight of Cups is in reverse, and that's leaving the situation. Is it finally dawning on you that you are now not as popular as your brother? Is it finally dawning on you that everybody who thought you were the cheeky chappy and the fun one and the damaged little boy and all of these things, that ship has sailed with the Knight of Cups in reverse? Or has it even dawned on you that your wife is a superficial grifter? It may have well passed your mind. It could have well passed your mind. It should pass your mind. Because no matter what she says to you, no matter what's going on, no matter what happens, it always comes back to that. Let me pull the other cards. The Ace of Wands is coming up. The Ace of Wands in reverse. You're going to be angry. I feel like this is anger and resentment, and this is bubbling over within you. You're very angry because we've got the Two of Wands there. The Two of Wands to me would signify, the first thing that comes into my mind is a door closed. Opportunity hasn't knocked. In fact, opportunity has bolted the doors, installed a moat, and got a big sign saying "Sod off, Harry" on the wall outside of the opportunity place. It ain't knocking. The Five of Cups surrounding you, yeah, there's going to be some regrets. There are going to be some regrets, but with all of this other energy that is here, I would suggest that you will say your regret. My regrets is that other people took me the wrong way. Not your fault. People purposefully misunderstood me. That is generally how you're going to go with it. You're worried about something. These two guys, just as a side note, not you, Harry, no, these two are planning something bigger. And he's nervous about it. This Fool in reverse and the Fool have been coming out. They're wanting to try something different. And this Fool in reverse, Harry has got a little bit of, one of the brain cells is doing a bit of overtime there, and he is concerned about it. Three of Cups in reverse. And you're going to blame all of us and everything on gossip, on people chatting on the internet. Yeah? And the media, and there's this and there's that. But he is wanting to create a fuss. He's wanting to damage people with the King of Wands there above the situation. He is really, really frustrated, really angry. He's potentially going to be very angry with the media types. But this dude, he is so far gone. The next thing, there's a door closed, and he doesn't like that. Wasn't there something earlier this week that he'd something about invited the poor King and Prince William to engrift us? Or there was something like that. I think there's a lack of response. I think instead of trying to throw poison at everyone, they might went, oh, maybe we'll try a little bit sugar instead. And, you know, that doesn't go down well, does it? Oh, I'm interested in, let us go a little bit weird. Let us do the weird thing, guys. Bye, Harry. You've gone. What's with? It's pretty pathetic, to be honest. I've got to admit, all of it. It's sad because he's that bitter. He's let himself be gaslit into hating his family and hating everybody and hating everything he was as well. You know? Let us have a look and see where Megsy's, Harry's relationship with the Magician in reverse and the High Priestess in reverse. We know they're interested. Megsy has friends who are psychics and tarot readers and things like that. She's always been into the arcane. So is Doris. She's always been into the occult and the esoteric. They don't wield it particularly successfully or whatever, but she's always had her vision boards and stuff. So let us just see what is happening with Harry and spirituality, shall we? Let us have a nose. Let us have a neb. Let's see where it wants to take us. Okay, there we have got the Four of Cups. He's not completely receptive to it. I must admit that card for the starting off is he is not completely receptive to it at all. At all. But what part of it isn't he receptive to? Oh, he's stressed. Okay, so that's blocking him. That is blocking him, the stress, the burden of it all. So he's been driven, from what I can see, he has been driven to like magic in a way because of the thought, because of all of the things there. The 10 of Wands underneath as well. Because of all of the things, he feels like he's carrying a burden. There's no way out. You've got to do this. You've got to do ooga booga in the chicken hutch. Summon in all the things, all of the things. And for what? And for what? You get a lot of uprights, but none of these uprights are good, son. You shouldn't feel. Who've we got? We've got the 10 of Swords again. We've got the 4 of Cups again. He's not receptive. He's been forced into doing some stuff. What are you being forced into with this energy? Because he was, right, ages ago, he was like so into it. King of Swords is in reverse. I'm just going to keep pulling these cards, man. And then I'll make sense of them. Okay. He's resistant at the minute. He's interested in it, which that makes sense because of the High Priestess crossing over on his reading. He's getting pushed further into it. The drivers for this is he feels burdened. He is gaslit, I feel, by Megsy, thinking that all of her failures are somehow his fault or somehow the royal's fault. We've got the 4 of Swords here, there. He was wanting to take a bit of a break from, you know, howling at the moon or whatever he does, or making a vision board on Instagram or whatever he does. Or was it Pinterest? I don't know. I can never remember. But yeah, one of those. You've got the 10 of Wands both in the upright here. This is a burden he's been carrying. He is stressed. He's not receptive to everything that is going on. But they're going to get him, guys. Why is he being told to do this? Because there's been a betrayal and they're stopping our money. They are going to start trying to do some energy work on their critics. We have the King of Swords here and the 4 of Cups. So Harry's a little bit at odds because with the King of Swords in reverse, I feel like he wants to go the more of the legal route rather than doing a bit of whatever he's doing in the back garden. But the 4 of Cups next to him, he's not sure. He's not completely receptive to stuff. What he's scared of, the most he is scared of, is gossip and things cutting through and people talking about him and people going there and people being disruptive and people being da-da-da-da-da about him. Interestingly enough as well, mightn't just be that, could well be Boozy, and their focus is on people online. The Devil is there for the final card. That Devil is control, destruction, deviant behaviors by whatever means possible to get what you want. And what they want more than anything is their image back, or Megsy's image back. Harry's, it bothers him, but because he's so gaslit, if you look at the first cards, he is so gone. But don't give him off the hook, because poison goes where it's welcome, and he's a narcissist as well. But he's more like I think it's a vulnerable narcissist or something like that, in my mind anyway. In my opinion of his behavior over the last years, and I've said he's a narcissist since 2019, and I think I've been proved right in that regard. I'd just like to say, well, the cards were, I don't know, man. Tell me what you think. That devil. I'm not surprised we got the devil. I ain't surprised. I ain't surprised. There is a betrayal. There is going to be another betrayal coming up. I wonder if that's Holt. We do have Boozy back. The King of Swords is a Gemini. It can relate to a Gemini or an air sign. Boozy is an air sign, so that could be the King of Swords. So they're really going to go out of the way with Boozy, this new woman who's come on in, this controller of their PR and all of this kind of stuff. And this Boozy character, and they're wanting to go one step further and throw a load of energy and do a load of energy work at their problems as well, and try and get people offline, off commenting, off everything. And I know you think, Northie, you're crazy, girl. No. Well, first of all, yeah, I'm a tarot reader. I'm a tarot channel, you know. Things are going to get a little bit woo sometimes. Secondly, Megsy has a track record of this stuff. Megsy's in with all of her friends with this stuff. I've been saying this for years. And more of that will come out. And not just in her inferring it and leaving books lying on her in her background, like the Oracle or whatever. She's gonna come out weirder, because she needs to find a personality that fits her. And at the minute, this wholesome jam apricot thing, it's not washing. None of it will wash. But she thinks if she just moves her personality a little bit more kooky or a little bit more quirky or a little bit more serious somewhere, she'll try on so many different hats. And the only one that really fit was the yacht one. But there we go. So thank you very much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Harry needs to get a life, basically, and give his head a wobble and sort his priorities out. I don't think that's going to happen, though, because he's a narcissist. He's also getting drip-fed poison by a narcissist who's more intelligent than him and a bit of a psychopath. Let's face it. Let's be honest, guys. Yeah. So, in my opinion, allegedly, whatever. Anyway, thank you for being here. There will be a live over the weekend at some point. I hope you've enjoyed this reading, and I shall see you really soon for some more readings. Take care, and remember, guys, stay safe out there. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bye, everyone.